This is for NPR and All Things Considered and Scott Simon. I was started, I retired from the post office in 2013 after 38 years. On Saturday mornings, I would sort mail and go put mail in the P.O. boxes. And then after about an hour or hour and a half, I would switch over and start working on my mail route. And while I was getting my mail ready, I would listen to All Things Considered for all those years. And so since 2013, I've still been listening occasionally because I'm not as regular to have the time on Saturday morning. Um, so let's say I have been listening to your stories for decades, at least decades. And now I'm working part time at McDonald's here in Florence, South Carolina. And I worked at the post office in Timmonsville, South Carolina. And I grew up about 4 or 5 miles out of Timmonsville in a little community called Sardis. Well, I have worked the counter for 38 years. And now I have found me a job working the counter at McDonald's. And I've been working for about 2 years at the counter. And the book that I'm going to write one day will be called Across the Counter. So, I have listened to your stories for, let's say, decades. And I'm going to give you a story that I had at McDonald's in Florence. And you're going to go, is that really true? This really happened. Here it goes. I was working the counter at McDonald's. I was waiting on a customer, and I saw a guy standing behind him holding one of those plastic trays with the cover off with three uncooked pork chops on it. And he got to the counter to me and told me, I have these three uncooked pork chops, and I was going to give them to some homeless person out there in the parking lot, and now he's gone. And I don't know where he is. So here's what I want. I want you to take these three uncooked pork chops, and when somebody that comes up that needs them, I want you to give them to them. And I went, no, I am not going to give away three uncooked pork chops. No. And he got mad at me. And he's walking out the door. And he turns around from the door and talks back to me. Karma is going to bite you in the ass for not giving away these pork chops. Believe it or not. So that's my story of the day. I have stories that I could bore you with from 38 years at the post office and 10 years, 2 years at McDonald's. Um, let's see. Next thing, you might wonder, who would I most like to grill a hamburger and drink a beer on my back deck? And and you would go, oh, it's me. It's Scott Simon. That's who you would like to drink a beer with. Sorry, Scott Simon. You're not the one I want to drink a beer and grill a hamburger with. I want to drink a beer and grill a hamburger with George Chuvalo. You know who that is? Of course you do. So, enjoy my story. And if you want 38 years more stories, just let me know. Thank you.